everyone, and welcome to the recap for April 26th. Again, not staying like this, it's just my intro. Hey, woo! Okay, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps, and before we all get very sick, because I'm just sick with this, let's switch. There you go. So I originally wasn't going to do green today, but then I had a coughing fit because I was trying to drink out of my water bottle without messing up the lipstick, and yeah, so now my face is all red and my eyes are watery, so I'm going to be green right now. So let's get to it, because I have everything up to today, which is May 1st. Oh my goodness, guys, I have so many stories to tell you, but I can't tell you yet, so let's get right to it. And I know we didn't really get a chance to vote, because I kind of dropped the ball the end of last week, but it was very stressful, and it wasn't the best weekend. So I'm calling Tracy the character of the week, because she's leaving, and I'm going to miss her. So she's the character of the week, and she might be the character of the week through this week. Dictatorship. Rictatorship. Okay, let's get right to it, because half of y'all don't even care about this. You just want to know what happened, and I totally get it. So at the floating room, Eva and Kiki are having dinner. Kiki has a night shift soon, and they're having a really nice conversation. I'm pleasantly surprised. So then the robbery gets brought up, and Misha almost knocked everything down. What was that? I don't know. So Ava says she's all good. Misha, what are you doing? Don't do it. Okay. Kiki's really enjoying her work at the hospital, and Ava again brings up like the bad memories it could bring her, and Kiki says that she wants to gain insight into what happened with Morgan and to Morgan himself. So then Dylan gets brought up again, and Ava, wants her to focus on the positive, but Kiki thinks she wants, Ava wants to pretend that Morgan never existed. And Ava's very glittery, by the way, and you know me, I love glittery. So then Kiki wants to head out, and Ava doesn't want Kiki to be sad, and Kiki says German Hospital makes her happy, and Ava says she's in awe of her. So then Ava says that, she's a major donor for the nurses' ball. Lucy Co persuaded her. I'm like, oh yeah, she persuaded you all right. At General Hospital, Bobby walks up to Sonny. She says the worst mistake he could have made was having Jax arrested and deported, which, yeah, I kind of thought he knew better than that, but I guess not. So she says that he has to think about the kids. He and Carly can't keep punishing each other, and deep down, they love each other and they're grieving. And Sonny doesn't want to accept what happened. He has a lot of questions, and he's about to show Bobby the pills. Also, at another part of General Hospital, Griffin wants a quick word with Andre. It's about Anna. He wants to know if she's mentioned receiving treatment outside of General Hospital. He hasn't heard anything, and Griffin thinks that she may be hiding something about Valentine. See, now that I move around, I could be a lot more, dramatic, because all we need is me being more dramatic. Am I right? Yeah, okay. So then Lucy comes in, and she wants them to perform at the nurses' ball, and they rush her out, and Griffin leaves too. So Griffin isn't repeating last year's performance, which is unfortunate for the audience, but, I totally get it, because, yeah, that can be embarrassing if you're embarrassed by that kind of thing, and he's a priest and a doctor, so I was surprised he did it the first year. So then Lucy comes over to Sonny and Bobby, and Sonny is holding the pills, and Lucy notices and loses her train of thought. So then she says, she thought he wouldn't want to go to the nurses' ball this year in light of recent events, and Sonny says the nurses' ball is super important to him, the most important thing to him, and he'll take the usual table and an extra donation. So Lucy needs to tell him something, but he really has to go. And I'm like, no, Sonny, you don't really have to go. Listen to Lucy Co. She's trying to do the right thing, I hope. Please, Lucy, be the one who pulls us out of this, because honestly, Misha, what are you doing? Alana, there's so much baby drama going on right now. Oh, the girls are staring at each other. Now it's just like a Misha, Alana recap. Anyway, so Dr. Maddox comes over, and he and Sonny are meeting. Bobby says Sonny isn't going to quit until he gets answers. Sonny isn't going to, says to Ava, no. It says to Lucy that Sonny isn't going to quit until he gets answers about Morgan. So then Sonny shows Andre the pills, tells him where they were found, and, he wants answers, and he pours them out and says the pills are the answer. So the number of pills is consistent with him taking it every day. And Dr. Maddox wondered if Morgan was taking something prescribed that was kind of messing with the pills. So he wonders if the pharmacy screwed up, and Sonny just wants to know what happened. I can tell you what happened. Come on, they gotta do this soon. Like, we're all getting so antsy, you know? I jumped for like the first time ever, probably on this channel in 6 years. Has it been 6 years? It's gonna be. Oy. Back at the floating rib, Griffin comes in and Kiki's leaving. Ava and Griffin talk for a second. She's a little off, and she just makes some light conversation. Bless you, my child. So she's nervous around Griffin, having the feeling to confess, and she knows he's probably heard bad things about her, and the fact that her brother ordered the hit on his father, but that doesn't really get brought up. And she must have a chance at redemption, right? Not in Carly's eyes, because Carly's heartless, and by Carly I mean both me and the TV character. At the Quartermains, Michael was on the phone. Carly comes in. Jocelyn had Carly pick up beer and tacos for Michael, and I'm like, oh, and Michael's like, really? So Jax just left, thanks to Sonny, and she tells him what happened with Ice. Michael isn't trying to defend Sonny, and when you have to start like that, it's like not gonna go well. But Michael says Jax isn't helpless, he should be back soon, and in the meantime, they can visit in Mexico or Canada. And like, Carly can't believe what she's hearing, right? And Michael just doesn't want her to strike back at Sonny. Like, he wants this war to end, like, before it starts, even though it kind of already started. So Carly says that she almost said yes to leaving with Jax. Michael kind of thinks it's not the worst idea, move down the street in Australia if you feel like, it's going too fast. And Michael doesn't want her to spiral too, just take some time. And Carly says no, she can't leave him, and he's like, why? Because of Nelle? And she's like, well, why is she on your mind? I'm like, I don't know, because you passively brought her up without saying her name. We know what you meant, Carly. So she says she understands Nelle because she was like Nelle, and, she was a mess, and, she met Jason, she lied, sabotaged, and double-crossed. Jason was the only good one to her. She hurt him worst of all, and then she felt she betrayed him. She gives Michael some details he'd rather not hear, but, we're all adults here. And, basically, she was testing his love, or Jason's love for her until it broke, and it did. And even though her and Jason have been able to be best friends, he's never been in love with her again, which, works out in the long run, but that's something she did. And Nelle will destroy everything she loves, but, Michael won't give her the hard no she's looking for, and she's going to leave. At Windermere, Nelle says she wants to put her mistakes behind her, but Nina still wants her to spy on Valentine. And Nelle can't believe what she's hearing. Like, Nelle tells her to talk to Valentine about it, and, the worst thing she could do is assume something and let it eat at her. And, I mean, I'm not saying Nelle's the expert in this, but Nelle's kind of the expert in this. So Nina's like, you're right, it's fine. And those pants are amazing on her, by the way. Credit where credit is due. And Nina suggests having a girls' night out, and Nina calls Valentine. At Anna's, Valentine is returning the watch. He says she doesn't owe him anything, and she says she owes him her life. Sorry, I channeled my inner RuPaul there. So she rehashes how he brought her to General Hospital, and, she's not indestructible like she thought she was. And, like, she really gets in his head, and how his whole life has been making his outside match his inside, and she's gonna go get champagne, and he gets a call. It's Nina. He answers, and she asks where he is. So his errand was more complicated, he says, and she wants to meet. And then Nina hears the champagne cork pop, and Anna, and, she asks what's going on, and he hangs up. So Valentine and Anna toast and drink, and, they do her favorite toast, and now they toast to the future, and he tells her to go easy because she's on blood thinners, and she's like, thank you. And she thanks him. I wrote that. And tonight could be a new beginning. And then she hands him the watch before he leaves. At the Metro Court, oh my goodness, how many places were we at this episode? Am I right? At the Metro Court, Carly walks in on Nina and Nelle. She says Nelle is still making people's lives complicated. And Nelle wants to cut the night short, but Carly wants to loop Nina into all of the drama. And now end scene. Lucy is like super nervous and asking Bobby about Sonny, and Bobby thinks it's her enjoying drama. Drama. And Lucy's like, no, that's not it, I promise. And she says she wants to help. Like, what if she could help. And I'm like, yes, please help. Can this all come out at the nurses' ball? Because that's this month. Oh, I'm so excited. So Kiki comes out of the elevator, and she's like, OMG, she says to Lucy in front of Bobby, she's like, oh my god, you got my mom to donate such valuable stuff. And Bobby asks her secret. And then Ava asks if she could buy Griffin a drink. He's like, sure, and they sit down and talk. Sonny is going to send the pills to an independent lab Dr. Maddox recommended. Maybe Scott's guy wasn't selling pure lithium, and we'll get some, good stuff on that. Maybe. I can only hope, kind of. Probably. Yeah? Huh? And Kiki overhears that he's having the pill sent off, and she's like, Morgan's pills. Seriously, hire me for soap, guys. So Michael is on the phone. He's backing out of a bidding war and cutting his losses. And I'm like, this is going to come up later, so that's why I'm making note of it now. It's going to be a storyline. I would bet you money. I'm putting it on the Guess the Date game. I'll figure out a date, and I'm going to put it on there, that this whole subplot of Michael and ELQ is going to come to light. Carly tells Nina Nell drugged Sonny and lied and proceeded at her own risk. Nina, not happy. Valentine won't take the watch, and Anna spins some yarn about how she needs to believe that something broken can be fixed, and he'll take the watch. He leaves, but, he is. I don't know what that means. She has him, basically. Nell is ready to be fired, but Nina won't fire her. She tells her she wants her to spy on Valentine for her, and she better be good at it, knowing Valentine. And I was like, well, that's not good. Nope. Nell, get out of this while you still can. And that's coming from me. Alright, that is it for the 26th General Hospital recap. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to be working on the months in review and stuff like that. It's been a really stressful beginning of 2017. A lot of stuff I have never publicly talked about here. I will soon give you the whole story about what's been going on for the past 5 years now. But thank you so much for sticking with it, and these uploads, I'm gonna get more regular. I am totally caught up. I'm throwing them up, but before this gets too long, I'll cut it off. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye. Hey.